Hi, welcome back. I think it is a sign to clean this closet underneath our stairs because literally the door busted open on its own and this bin fell over. So this is what I'm going to start with today. If you guys have been following me for a while, you probably remember that the last time I cleaned out this closet really well was right before Corona, and we kind of knew that it was coming and we wanted to prep and stock up, and that's what I did in this closet. And now it's kind of turned into the place that I throw things when we're having guests over and I don't have anywhere to put it. And honestly, it's just the most hodgepodgey stuff ever. So I wanted to pull pretty much everything out, go through it, put it exactly where it needs to go, and get it all organized. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking. I have been on a baseboard cleaning spree lately, and I've just been going crazy on them because there are some baseboards in my house I think in 4 years I have never really touched, which is terrible. But I wanted to clean these baseboards, and you'll see in a little while I clean the entryway baseboards too. Something about it is so satisfying because they collect a lot of dust that you don't even realize is there, and they're really easy to clean too. And I saw in maybe my last video or the video before, somebody asked what I use to clean my baseboards, and it kind of changes every time, but this time I just used some Mrs. Meyer spray and a microfiber cloth. I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking I am not even gonna lie to y'all, this part of the process felt very overwhelming for me because it might not look like it's a ton of stuff, but everything in every bin was just random. Nothing went together and nothing really had a home. So I was trying to take each thing to where it should end up, even if it's not super organized in the meantime. And then several things I took up to my office because you guys will see in the next couple of videos, I'm going to be thoroughly organizing and cleaning my office, but right now it is literally a storage closet. So there were a few things that I was like, I have no idea what to do with this. So I put it in there.
Thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big got me stone cold.
I just wanted to take a second and thank you guys so much for all of the birthday love. Some of y'all left me love over here. A lot of y'all sent sweet messages and comments over on Instagram, and that meant the world to me. I got to spend my birthday weekend at the beach with my sisters, and it was so much fun and so needed. We just honestly had a blast, and then as soon as we got home, we had family come in town from Indiana, and I wanted to spend as much time with them as I could. So that's why I didn't end up getting a video out on Sunday, and I just appreciate y'all's patience. Y'all are always so sweet and patient, and I feel like most of y'all completely understand that family comes first, and sometimes things just come up and you feel like you're going a little bit crazy, but you just have to kind of prioritize. And so I knew that y'all would still love me if I got out my Sunday video on a Thursday.
You'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home. Why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole.
I bought this toilet paper holder from just a local store here that just has like the cutest odds and ends and really like modern farmhousey type stuff. And I've actually had it on the wall for a while, but when I got it from the store, I came right home and put it on the wall. I didn't even put any anchors in the wall or anything. I just put the screws right in, and I am so surprised that it has lasted as long as it did. But it fell off the wall a few days ago, so I did decide to put some anchors in the wall and get it back up there and cleaned out too. And I was kind of gonna see if you guys would even notice this, but in this clip I have white nails, and then my friends from the neighborhood took me out to get my nails done for my birthday. And so in the next clip where I'm cleaning, I have black nails because in the in-between I went to the nail salon. So I don't know if any of y'all would have picked up on that, but I also think it's kind of random to just completely change nail colors.
I'm not gonna lose myself.
Does anyone else ever use a broom on your walls or like the corners of your walls to get cobwebs? I have done this forever and it just works so well. I do have some dusters, but I typically use those for like really dusty areas, and these are just like I see a tiny little cobweb or something and I want to get it. But also, if it seems like I'm talking quieter right now, it's because it is almost 3 a.m. and I'm trying to get all these voiceovers done because I kind of love working in the quietness, even though I totally should be sleeping right now, but I also don't want to scream and yell and wake Mark and the kids up.
And I made sure that my tongue was tied. Try to shut up and just put up with all the lies they told. Guess this is what it's like when you grow up. I'm feeling old. Some say it's normal when you get formal. It comes with age, what a mistake. Cause when I was a kid I dreamt of something greater, like standing on a stage and hearing all those people shout my name. But now I'm hanging low and looking for someone to blame. So
I'm not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself. And I wanna know, yeah, I wanna know. I could control the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to drive the red lights, I could just stay the same or be winning the game. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight.
I don't know if I can make the days go by like this right now.
I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone.
I don't know if this road is too long. Guess I'll make it somehow.
Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know. To win a surprise that you be with this tonight. So keep playing hard and aim for the stars. Cause to win a surprise that you be with this tonight.
I'm not gonna lose myself this
I'm
time.
not gonna lose myself. I'll be standing high and I'll win the fight. Not gonna lose myself.
This shelf in the bathroom and the sign underneath it that says take a seat are both from Hobby Lobby. I love them so much, and I saw both of them the other day when I was in there, in case you guys are wondering. And I do try to fairly often fully sanitize this trash can. I decided to do it in my bathtub just because it was a little easier to rinse it off when it was all done and wipe it down.
Hard working every day. I'm stressed out 24/7, babe. No timeouts. Wish we could fly away. You and I go to our favorite place. Oh yeah. Make special memories together. I'll be your company now and forever. I say we fly away. You and me go to our favorite place. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii.
This might seem so random that I am including this fruit prep, but I was kind of thinking about it, and it is such a big part of my life as a mom, and it takes up a lot of my time, and you kind of like have to shove it in there when you can in between the cleaning. And I have noticed with fruit and with vegetables, if I don't go ahead and wash them and prep them and get them in containers that are easy for my kids to grab, like as soon as we get our groceries, a lot of times the food will go bad or it will get shoved to the back of the fridge and we don't even know about it. So I do try to get it done as quickly as I can after we get our groceries delivered. And for those of you wondering, these little colanders are from IKEA. I think they're maybe $3 or $4. I do love them so much, with the exception of they do kind of pool water at the bottom. So you kind of have to drain them a little bit more than you would just a typical colander, but I love how they can just kind of stretch across your sink. I have 4 of them, so I can wash a lot of things at once.
We won't ever come down. We won't ever come down low. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii.
And now we're upstairs in the kids' laundry room to just tackle the never-ending piles of laundry. And I did want to get this laundry room a little bit more under control, because I noticed there were a lot of just random things on the washing machine, and I hadn't wiped down the washer and dryer in a really long time. So I went ahead and did that too while I was keeping the laundry going.
We're going under, and there's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go to rest. It's such a heartbeat pounding in your chest in this story.
Backlash written on me, card rubbing on my baseboard. I've been ballin', free my lady singing down, and now I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, go running from the pole, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it.
We're going up.
Okay, for some reason this song makes me so happy. I feel like it takes me back to high school. So I graduated high school in 2006, which is starting to kind of make me feel a little bit old, but it kind of takes me back to our prom days. And I went to a private school, so our school did not put on prom, but the parents did, and I think it was honestly even better than if a school did, because the parents went above and beyond, Prom was so much fun. Honestly, high school in general is just some of the best memories that I could ever have. And I just look back on that and smile. So this song kind of reminds me of that. And I first heard it on Crazy Cleaning Mama, Emily Jackson's channel, and I loved it.
Counting now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. I'ma set it right. Got the flashlight written on me. Card rubbing on the baseboard, I've been ballin'. Free my ladies in the counting now, I'm already out.
Pick cup in this store. In this store. We're going up. We're going under. There's nothing we can do. The final hour before we let it go down.
My sisters were coming over on this night because they were spending the night since we were heading out pretty early the next morning to head to Florida. And I had just recently washed my boys' sheets, and my sisters are really not that picky at all. They wouldn't care if anything was washed because we're family and we're just cool like that. But I did decide to go ahead and wash their pillowcases again, just so those were really fresh. So that's what I was doing there. And then also just throwing a bunch of other random clothes in there too, because I kind of shove a lot of clothes in my loads of laundry. Mark is the opposite. He'll put like 3 things because he says it's easier to trade over. And I kind of get that. But for me, I'm like, we got to do this. Let's do it.
Something it's hard to explain. Remember that song we used to sing in the rain?
I just want to take a second and just shout out a friend here on YouTube who I just love dearly, and she's over on Instagram too. So I hope you guys will go give her a follow on Instagram, and definitely follow her here on YouTube and subscribe to her channel. I'm going to link her channel in my description box for y'all, but her name is Kristen Leah, and we have known each other for a little while now. We connected through YouTube and Instagram, and she is, first of all, just like a calm to the storm. She is a mom of 4, so you kind of have to know how to find peace in all the chaos, but she just has such a gentle way about her and is so nurturing. And she and her family have been through a lot. Her husband has dealt with a lot over the past year especially, and she has just been an absolute champion for her family. She works her tail off on her channel, and I love her videos. I actually knew of her, I think, long before she knew anything about me, because one of her videos popped up on my homepage and I watched it and loved it. And I think you guys will absolutely love her just as much as I do. So I would love it if you would go over to her page and show her some love, tell her that I sent you, subscribe to her channel. I know it would mean so much to her and to her family.
And let them burn out. You and I could make it work now. If you and I just let them burn out. You and I could make it work now. And you and I could return back to that room last summer.
So I kind of mentioned earlier washing the pillowcases for my sisters, but I didn't really mention that they were going to be sleeping in the boys' room, so I guess y'all probably picked up on that. But the boys from time to time love sleeping with the girls, so Bo went and slept in Kate's bed with her, and Max slept with Ava, and they sleep really well. Honestly, I think they're just kind of used to it at this point. And then my sisters were each able to have their own beds, which was nice. And then this is the boys' bathroom, so I wanted to thoroughly wipe it down because honestly, I don't care who it is. If you're coming to stay in my house, I want you to feel like you have a clean and welcoming space to come into and just kind of like a peaceful environment. So I wanted to clean their bathroom so it would be ready for them.
Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me before I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this page. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't let. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, forget I made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me before I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't let. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain. Am I the only one? 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 Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth.
Because I had a ton more laundry to do, but I didn't want to bore y'all and show it all on camera, I decided to use a little bit of YouTube magic and put it all away. And wouldn't it be nice if that's how easy it was? But I did put everything away, and now I'm getting the pillowcases back on these pillows.
You don't let. Why am I the only one who's left in the
When the day turns into night, it's you. Under my eyelid, one big fight, it's you.
I am really so proud of my kids because they have gotten into a pretty good routine. Of course, they need reminding every now and then, but we come in the door from school because I do pick them up. Last year they rode the bus, but I just didn't want to deal with it this year with having 4 kids on the bus. I didn't feel like Bo was quite ready. So they come in, they take off their shoes and socks, they hang up their backpacks, they empty out their lunch stuff and put their ice pack in the freezer, and then they go wash their hands, and then they can have a snack. But the only thing we haven't quite mastered is not putting your socks into your shoe bin too. A lot of times they end up in there instead of in the laundry room, but honestly, it's such a small thing. But I just wanted to go through and get the socks out so I could wash them and they could be ready to wear again, and then get this mudroom swept out because there are just always tons of grass clippings in here. And you can see the beach chairs right there in the top of the screen because we were leaving the next morning and I was so excited.
Kisses the clouds. It's game on. Racing pulse, we getting loud. Game on, stay strong. All I wanna do is sail into you. Help me paint the picture. Like the sun kisses the clouds. It's game on. Save some light, build some strength. We're gonna go past forever.
I'm just organizing some of my Cricut stuff. So those orange cups that you see right there, I meant to have them fully done and have names on them by the time my sisters got there, but of course time got away from me, so I ended up making them once my sisters got there. But I have just been honestly so obsessed with my Cricut, and in the next video actually on my channel, I'm going to show y'all a few more things that I've been making, including completely organizing the kids' craft cabinet, and it just blows my mind how amazing it looks now, and I'm so excited about it. So I'm excited to share that with y'all, but I'm also excited for like everything that's to come with Christmas gifts and even teacher gifts and like birthday parties for my kids, and just the ability to kind of take crafting to the next level. I'm just really excited about it. So, but I need to find a permanent home for it, and I think that's going to come when I clean my office out. So get to it, Joanna.
It's game on. I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
Even though I have never in my life met a man greater than Mark, and he can literally handle anything that is thrown his way, I still love the idea of just really cleaning and getting at least the main area tidied and laundry caught up before I head out of town. He's always so willing to hold the fort down, or down the fort, I don't know, however you say it, and he's just honestly the best in the entire world. He encourages me to go out and have fun, and especially when it's sister time or I'm spending time with my best friends. And I guess this is just now turning into a husband appreciation voiceover, but I just love him so much and I'm just so thankful for him.
Over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'm on my way now.
I would encourage those of you who are not following me over on Instagram to do that, because first of all, right now there is a giveaway going on. You have about another day to enter. It's a $500 PayPal cash giveaway. I love doing these giveaways because I just love seeing the messages from the people who win and just seeing how much it touches them. And it's also a way for me to get to know even more of you, and that's just exciting to me. But it's also a place for me to post a lot of links in my Insta stories, and a lot of the questions that y'all ask on here, like where I get my rugs or my tennis shoes or anything really, I probably already have it saved to my highlights on my Instagram. So if you guys are not following me, head on over there. I always link my Instagram in the description box, but I'll put it here on the screen too.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination.
It was a good bit later in the evening at this point, or probably around 2 a.m. honestly, knowing me, and my sisters were over. We had gone and picked up some Wendy's for dinner, and we made our cups, and we kind of talked about how excited we were about the trip. But they went up to bed, and I wanted to just kind of like finish straightening up and put the vacuum cleaner away. And then I realized I hadn't shown y'all the end result of the closet that I cleaned out, so I wanted to show y'all that too.
You're far away, and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart.